Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a random read which is timeless. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings will always resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, I was like sitting here, and then I happened to look back, and my eyes targeted on this deck. This is the Rider-Waite. It's like a kind of a mini deck, because look at my hand, see? So I felt like, oh, maybe there's a story. Right? So let's go ahead and find out what's going on, because apparently, there's a story. We're still in Arizona, and you know what? Last night I had a really comfortable night's sleep. Like, the temperature was like perfect, you know. So that was kind of neat. And Brian got to get out there and play with some other dogs from some other campsites, which is cool. So okay, kind of got some good energies going on. So let's see what's going on here, right? These cards have been pre-shuffled. I didn't grab like an oracle deck. And I kind of don't see... Oh, I do see one offhand. Well, we'll see how it is. We'll see how things go. Alright. Let me see what kind of energy we got out there floating around, right? Some kind of energies. Okay. All right. That's cool, right? The Fool. Taking a leap of faith. So we got someone out there who's trying to, do something new. Wanting to try something out. But let's see. But we've got a lot of competition out there, right? So that could possibly be, how you're feeling right now. Like, you want to take this leap of faith. There's a lot of competition. Now, so why would taking a leap of faith involve competition? Well, obviously, someone else is involved here, right? Or it could be another job is involved here, right? Another position, right? Another class, right? I'm trying to put this in as many scenarios as I can think of. Like, yeah, even a class. Maybe you figure out that, oh shoot, if you take this other class, it will help you out to go off into another direction in your field, right? Yes. So it could be so many things, you guys. But those were the things that came to mind presently, okay? But there's so many more. So, what is the situation then? What is that? Oh. So maybe you're going to, okay, I'm sorry. So maybe you're going to not be able to get that position or take that leap of faith. There was maybe a lot of people involved. It's like you didn't win, okay? But you know what? It's okay. I'll tell you what, it's okay, because we need these situations in order to learn to improve, right? Without this, life is would just not, everybody would like give up, and you know what I mean? Let's see what's involved with that Tower. Okay. It's because somebody didn't give it much thought. That's, didn't give it enough thought. Maybe you did, right? Maybe you did give whatever this was enough thought, but it appears maybe it wasn't enough. And it could be for any reason. You could have procrastinated, Or maybe they didn't give you enough time to prepare. Whatever, right? Something like that. Interesting. This is cool, right? This is cool. It's something different. To be quite honest, I don't feel like any kind of heartbreak or sadness too much. So yes, the tower came, okay, but it's not like I feel like anyone out there is totally like, oh, devastation. I feel like it kind of is like, okay, I know what I did, and I'm just not going to do that next time, or do it that way next time, or something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. So I do feel like somebody is taking the not being chosen or not being whatever, like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe you're going to try again for something else. Okay. Yeah, see? Knight of Wands. So, and that's what the Knight of Wands comes in and out, right? So this guy is, this energy is that somebody's going to keep trying for whatever. Like somebody may have found out they don't want to do that. This other person says, well, I'm going to go there and I'm going to, convince them to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that could be with anything, you guys. So, yeah. Oh, I just dropped a card out of my hand, and it was the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So that could be our next card right there. Okay. And what that's indicating to me is, somebody is going to basically give up. Right? They're going to come in, they're going to do whatever, see what they can do, but then they're going to leave again. Because, okay, this is why. Somebody's going to realize that something is done. Something is finished. And the reason being is because, they didn't put enough effort or thought or whatever into it. Whatever it was. It could be relationship, friendship, job, school, whatever. And so they didn't put enough time into it or effort. And, now it's last minute. So they're going to rush in and try to see if they can, get back in. But I see the potential of the situation is that no, the time, you missed the deadline. You missed the deadline. Okay. It's, they're not going to put any more work into this or into, it's a no, like, you know what I mean? So let's just confirm or extra find out, right? Why no? Why no? Why no? What's this? Okay. So, because we have the Queen of Wands here, maybe somebody was overly enthusiastic. That could sabotage. Because if you're overly excited or overly something, it tends to scare. Yeah, it tends to scare people away. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So somebody here scared away somebody because they were maybe very overly passionate, and it kind of made somebody get burnt out off that. That's what I feel. Somebody got burnt out off of the overly passionate, and for some reason this could connect right here, and that's why somebody's going to try to come in and save a situation. But I don't, I honestly, I think it's, yeah. Okay. I'm going to get these up, and I'm going to ask, a question or two. So, I'm kind of thinking, is there any advice for this situation? Because, you know, somebody out there is kind of resonating, or they went through this and still haven't solved the issue. Maybe there's some advice here. I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to look for some advice for that situation. For, you know, what has transcribed so far here. All right. Tell me about some advice for the story that was just read. Tell me about some advice. Give me some advice for whoever's watching and resonating with this, okay? All right. It's showing here some sort of manipulation, though, with the magician in the reverse. You know, that means that somebody is trying to manipulate something. It could be an Aries, because this is the card of Aries, so that could indicate something also. What else with this manipulation? It's pretty windy out there too, okay? Oh, look, what's this? The Emperor in reverse. So somebody is manipulating a person, number one, an Emperor, who could be making this person an Emperor in reverse. This person manipulating that person to be as such, right? Or these both can be cards of Aries, right? Yeah, what is this? These two are in reverse. There's a King of Wands involved here. A single lady and heartbreak. Oh, shit. Single lady in reverse, so that means that no longer single, right? And that's where the heartbreak comes in. Somebody finds out that somebody is no longer single. And, oh, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, sorry. So they're not heartbroken. They're like, all right, congratulations. But the thing here is, these are, was I holding this in the upside down? No, I was holding them right. So yeah, dang. Okay, so somebody went and did something. Somebody went and this is what advice, you know. So I don't know how this could turn into advice. We'll see. Somebody manipulated a person who was on their way to being an emperor, right? King of Wands, right? Remember, magician is Aries, emperor is Aries, King of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's that Aries again 3 times, right? So we got Aries here in the spotlight, right? Now, this person may have manipulated some individuals or an individual, and that person used to be possibly, you know, single and abundant and happy and whatnot, and now they're not, right? Just like they're not very passionate about anything anymore, right? Maybe they're very manipulative and crimey. You know, crimey, doing crimes. You know, that's my word, crimey. You know, this person is crimey because maybe they do crimes, right? And this person's very intelligent, having this emperor energy, right? Yeah, shit. Because and you know, and with the magician, and this could be family. This could be family, a little group of friends, you know, like a little, you know, gang situation, whatever, something like that. But somebody also is not heartbroken over something. And maybe it's because of that. Maybe because they're like, well, I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. Like somebody finds out that how these people are, this person is, or whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm cool. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. And you know, my right hand is itching so crazily, and it has been for the past couple of days. I don't know why my left hand isn't. I thought it was due to the dryness, but I mean, I'm not scratching it or bleeding, but you know, it's very itchy. Some say that's a sign of like money coming in, you know, but who knows. I'll let you know if it happens, okay? So let's find out what is a possible outcome when it comes to this, because somebody here is, they're cool with somebody being connected or doing something else somewhere else with someone else. They're okay with it. They're like, okay, yeah, congratulations, right? Oh, so look, left out in the cold. So somebody might be showing all this, but somebody is being left out in the cold. Well, it might be somebody here, because somebody is like okay with them being married or being taken or going in another direction. Like, all right, see you later. Right, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya type of energy, right? So now maybe that person is feeling left out in the cold because somebody doesn't care anymore, basically. Well, I mean, if they're crimey or they're doing bad to others or not doing well or something like that, then, yeah, bye, right? You don't want to be involved in that stuff. But somebody is upset because they don't want it to end. You see that? Oh, shit. I mean, that's what, And it's a water sign, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is somebody who is feeling that way. Okay, let's see. Woo, what's this? Page of Wands, because, somebody here definitely wants to go on some sort of like adventure. They want to be free. So somebody could have, somebody here could be an Aries, but somebody here definitely not heartbroken over it, doesn't care, basically, right? But somebody here doesn't want something to end with an individual because they want to move forward and have some sort of new adventure, right? Somebody here wants to take a leap of faith somewhere, right? That was a first card out. Someone's like, I want to go, right? So this could also be like in the situation where like your family, like everybody in your family is a nurse. We're all nurses. So, you gotta be a nurse too. But then you figure out like, oh my God, I can't do it. I don't like it. Or there's something in that field you don't like. And you want to do something else. Or like, we are all lawyers, in our family. Something like that. It's like something... somebody just doesn't want to do anything, any of the family stuff anymore. Or maybe they've just changed their lifestyle. They don't want to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And this could be a water sign, wants to take that leap of faith or something like that. Maybe want to tell a family, like, I want to do this over here, So, that's basically somebody is feeling left out because they didn't want something to end. They wanted something to continue. Funny how that was the only card that came out in the reverse, and all of these came out in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see if we can ask the cards. Can you guys get straight for me? Right? Okay. So let's ask the cards here. Let's just ask the question, because it's gonna come out whatever's gonna come out, right? But I'm trying to figure out like what ultimately happens, right? Because we do see that somebody here wants to go on some sort of a new adventure or wants to tell somebody something, impulsively with passion or something like that, right? So, what could be the ultimate outcome? If things move properly, if people do things proper ways, like adults, to speak normally, civilized, good conversations, whatever, right? Whatever it takes to make a conversation go through What is the story on some sort of conversation coming to fruition, which would bring us to a conclusion, right? Here they come, the Chariot, right? They're going to be coming in someone's direction, or they could be a Cancer, right? A Cancer is coming your way. Somebody has Cancer in their chart. Someone rising Venus North Node. I don't know. Somebody's coming, though. There's movement. All right. So there's a possibility of some sort of movement if things go, swimmingly. If they go, what's this one? Let's see. Page of Pentacles. So this could also mean that somebody is going to, bring a little gifty or something. Somebody's coming. They're going to bring some sort of little token gift, right? As you see the token there, right? That's a token. You're going to bring a token gift. Maybe a little flower or, I don't know, something goofy, whatever. It doesn't matter. But somebody's going to offer something and with a message. There's obviously, a message will be attached, even if no words are said, especially if someone's giving something, right? You heard that bird? You heard that bird out there? I don't know what kind of bird that is. Oh, I've been seeing the road runners around here. They're so cute. Look at the justice in the reverse. You see that? There's going to be no justice here, though. So who's coming to offer? Maybe they're going to offer something janky. Oh my God. I just got the thought of somebody offering somebody a ring. The ring is beautiful. But then they say, yeah, I got this for my ex, but I really wanted it to be yours. So somebody wore it already. That's kind of messed up a little bit. I'm getting that one story. That could be for someone. Okay. But there is no justice here with that gift or with whatever is said. Right? Words can also be gifts depending on what is said. Right? Page of Pentacles, whatever was given, there is no justice there. Somebody does not like your gift or what you are saying. What else goes along with this story? Oh, shit, you guys. So somebody's going to be like, yes, no, thank you very much, have a nice day. It's over. It's over. Somebody just doesn't know what to, offer, what to say, what to do. I don't, or maybe what they have done and what has transcribed up until today. And when you see this, the whole story resonates, because, it could only resonate in some pieces. You know what I'm saying? Yes, for sure it resonates in some pieces, We've all had endings, We've all had movement, We've all been given token gifts, and we've all said no. You know what I'm saying? So, but if this story specifically, like step by step, then, it's over. Oh, you know why? Because look, this is at the bottom of the deck. I was trying to figure out why. Why does it end so? Because somebody's coming back. This could resonate with some people out there, okay? Look at that shit right under it. The Four of Wands, and this is your soulmate. All right, you guys. This is why, and this is the whole freaking story. Is just so obvious right now. So somebody was involved with somebody, right? And they were separated for a long time, right? Somebody's doing something else. Somebody else is doing something else. So somebody is making movement because they separated from something that they were not happy with, that they did not like anymore, or whatever the case, whatever it was, right? So they make movement towards you, or you towards them, whatever. Vice versa, whatever, right? And you know what the token gift is? It's like, hey, I got some dope. Yeah, it's that. And you're like, what? I don't do that shit no more. That's what it is here. I know it sounds fucked up, but that's what it is. That's what somebody's offering, and that's why it's over. So this relationship could have been based on drug use, trauma between people sharing traumas and using drugs, and maybe one person went off in a different direction and healed, and another person is still stuck in that, yeah, stuck in doing dope and shit, their health declining, and I don't, it sucks. But that's what I see as a story here, which that resonates with me, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad because that person who didn't, clean up their act, one person did, one person didn't. I feel something bad, I feel something bad coming for them. And when you do drugs and you overdo anything, really, anything you overdo, and is toxic. And over excessiveness of doing things is toxic. And I feel bad because, I have lost friends from drug use. And it fucking makes you feel bad. It really does. But I don't know. That part, if it was you yourself and you're trying to stop, I mean, you yourself, you have to want to do it. I can sit here all day and say, you need to stop. But you're not going to do it unless you want to do it. And I hate to say it, but something traumatic usually has to happen for a person to want to change, you know? Unless you're one of those people who just like, some people just straight freaking snap out of it and they're just like, doop, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? There's people who are like that. And their will is really strong to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you feel like, oh shoot, there's been people trying to hold this person back, because if a person is so strong-willed to pull themselves out of whatever situation of toxicity they were in single-handedly, then that person is, destined for something that's has to do with a lot of mental, physical strength, That could be you out there. Like maybe, you get bored with things real easily, things that are tough for other people to quit or stop, and you just sort of like, I don't feel like doing it anymore. And then you just stop, and people are like, fuck, how did you do that? It's because, you may be one of those people who have that strong will, right? Like, the secret to healing from certain something, you know what I mean? And you know what? That shit is good, because you need to teach that to people. That's what people need. That's why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to figure out how can I use the tarot, something that I enjoy, to help heal people. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, it helped me because of the stories that came out and the advice. And I used it and mixed it up my own special way to help and heal myself. That's how we got to do it. That's kind of how it goes, I guess. I mean, that's how I do it. Everybody's different, though. You know? So, yeah. So there's some toxicity here. And that's why it ended. Because somebody is still on that shit. Mm-hmm. I'm proud to say, you guys, that I'm like over a year sober. You know, I don't take no pharmaceuticals. I do partake in the THC. But yep, I don't even take ibuprofen. all natural if I have to use anything, but basically I don't do nothing. I just try to keep a good diet, you know. I gotta kind of stay away from the sugary juices. So yeah, we all got our stuff. Oh, and I love the breakfast is my favorite, and that's like the worst, most high cholesterol, you know. So we all see. So no one's perfect, you know. Um. So yeah, I mean, we all got to do some sort of fixing, and you know, and you know, my lifestyle kind of, I don't know, I enjoy it right now. I'm kind of getting to the point where I want to find a place and settle down already, but I don't want to settle either, right? A lot of you guys might be in that same situation where you're in a situation where you don't want to settle for something. You know, yeah, and I suggest you give it time and think about it, but don't let it stress you out either, right? Don't let it stress you out. Maybe if you feel like you stressed you out, you step back for a minute, because you know what, that could cloud your judgment. Yeah, so that's why, you know, just take a breather. You know. Anyways, you know what? Let me grab. Where is it? Where is it? I do have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards right here, but I didn't shuffle them yet. So let me shuffle them real quick. So maybe we have some extra oracle advice, right? Oh, excuse me. I just hiccuped. Like, you know, I had breakfast, finished breakfast right before I did the reading. And, also, when I got the notion or the feeling like, okay, I'm going to do a reading, it was 10:10. So that could indicate, you know, ending of cycles and realization. Yes, sir, that's what that is. Ending of cycles, but realization. How about that? That goes along with it, right? Because 10:10 reduces down to 1:1, which in turn is 11, which you do not reduce any further, which is an enlightenment, right? If y'all remember from the numbers, if the angel numbers, if y'all know about that stuff. Okay, so I think that's enough. Let's see what comes out here for some advice. Okay, wow. Okay, so somebody feels like a victim here. And you could feel that way because now you're like, oh my God, that person only came around because they were on dope and they wanted to just party. Yeah, well, kind of. But you partied with them too, or I don't know. There's a reason they're coming around and offering that. Maybe they think you're still hooked, or you're, you know, or they're trying to. Another thing, and I've learned that out here on the road, and you can be meeting people out here and tell them, oh, you're proud of yourself, that you are sober, clean and sober for so many months or years, and they will, and some people will, you know, be all with you on the conversation, like, oh, good, blah, 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 and then at the end, fucking offer you that shit. I've had that happen, that somebody offered me drugs out here, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I just ended up throwing it in the floor and like stomping on it with my shoe and grinding it into the ground, you know. And that's me being proud of myself that I turned it down. And I was like, you just wasted your, you know. But no, it wasn't even a waste. That shit belongs in the ground, you know, in the garbage, you know what I'm saying? Facade, right? So somebody may have been really fake with you, or you were fake with them if you were the one who's trying to offer the dope. But that's stupid. And I have a feeling that once the person sees you offering that stuff, but you're gonna, or somebody's gonna come in all, oh, I'm the victim, that's why I'm on dope, you know. But they're faking it. Okay, if they come in, that's why you're on dope. Okay, but you can't do that or have that around me, right? You could say that. Either that or someone's like, well, I can't deal with you because you are doing that. And the reason being is because somebody's feelings has definitely dissipated for somebody. That's why we have the death card underneath there, because somebody just doesn't, they're not feeling it no more. So there is continuation of the story. So somebody's going to come in as a victim, and they're going to have drugs or alcohol or something on that, and let's drown our sorrows together. But maybe you don't have no sorrow, so why are you drowning sorrow with me, But what it is they're trying to bring on this facade to show you like, oh, woe is me, be sad with me. But you don't really feel sad for this person anymore because you're just like over them. You're like, meh, I'm cool, maybe that person over there wants to be sad with you, but I'm not sad, so. And I don't do that shit, right? That too. Let's see if there's any additional separate cards that come out. I want like maybe two separate ones. There's one. Yeah. And I think it's because somebody has had a renewal. They're not into that shit no more. They don't do that. They're not into it. They're just like, no, I'm okay. Yes, a miracle has happened. When it's really not a miracle, somebody just has some good strength and willpower. And the person who does have the renewal, a miracle will happen for them. And the situation is basically bittersweet for, both of them. Because somebody maybe did love somebody, and then now they're disappointed that this person has not progressed into anything good. They're doing kind of whatever, and then another reason why it ended is because somebody's love has basically just faded away. With time that shit happens. And what came between them? The devil, addictions, codependencies, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of glad I pulled these out because it kind of brought, the story together. And, the cards were in two totally separate places in the trailer. So that's very interesting. Got some energy. Hopefully something here, rang a bell for somebody or was a trigger. Because that's kind of what I hope to do, trigger people to get them thinking about, oh shit, she's right. But it's not like I'm right about, oh, I'm psychic, but I'm right about a story or situation. Like I've been through it too, or you've been, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, basically, advice, there's really no advice. It's a story. Somebody progressed, somebody did not, and they still try to put on that show like they want help or this, that, and the other. But it's like this person has been enlightened. They've seen the story already before. So it's like, I don't want to do it again. Maybe they've seen it too many times. Now, this could be with somebody that they're meeting brand new. Or this could be somebody that is just coming back again because, Chariot. Right, they're coming back. Or, you could meet them on the road or something like that too, right? But yeah, you're like, no, I'm not into that. It's not my thing. I'm into, renewal, miracles. So I'm sorry, bittersweet. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. If this resonated with anybody, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Comment and share, right? Oh, and if this does resonate, like you've been through something like this, comment below. Give some advice to some people out there that they might need help in this situation. What did you do to get over this? Because that's why we're here. That's what I'm trying to do, you guys. All right. Don't forget to keep it true love energy, happy, friendly, loving type, right? Nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. I'm Mona, this Classical Dream Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.